Good
Good
morning.
morning.
Good morning. Good morning,
Okay.
Jam.
It's really hard. When do I say good morning and then I don't know. I'm still waiting for you
It's just
to.
right. The timing is just right, I think. Yeah.
Do we have to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and then good morning? Is that how you do it? Or you just
It's okay. Maybe it's really up to your mood because sometimes you're so perky in the morning and then you
oh
just want to start the day right. That's it.
yeah. And I haven't drunk anything. No
It's good.
water, no coffee. What about you? What did you drink?
Water. A glass of water.
Water. Ah, okay. So that's what you do first thing in the morning.
Yes, it's first thing
Yes.
in the morning once again. Good morning to
Yes.
all the people in the Philippines, Thailand, Indonesia, South Korea, Singapore, and all the people, all our friends in Europe. We have
Yes,
friends
to
in
everyone.
Europe. Yeah.
Okay. And we are also heard in even in the most inhabitable continent, Antarctica. I don't know if you've mentioned it. I wasn't listening. Sorry, did you say all continents?
No, not yet. Not yet.
No,
Not the
not yet.
continents.
Okay.
Mostly Asian countries.
Asian countries.
Yes,
Okay.
or
And you mentioned
ASEAN.
Europe.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Southeast Asian
Okay.
nations. How are you out there?
Yes. Hello.
Hola
Hola,
to all our friends.
Morgan.
Yeah, to all our
Yes.
friends in
Yes.
Spain.
Oh, hola. ¿Qué
Hola.
tal? Okay.
Buenos
To all
dias.
to all our friends in Germany.
How do you
Hallo
say?
Leute.
Hallo
Morgen.
Leute.
Guten Morgen.
Guten Morgen. In Japan,
Okay. Oh, in Japan. Ohio gozaimasu.
Ohio
Okay.
gozaimasu.
With that accent. All right.
In
Okay, so
Korea,
in Korea, what is it in Korea? Annyeong?
annyeonghaseyo.
Annyeonghaseyo. Oh, you already forgot?
No, I'm waiting for you. And in China, ni hao ma.
Ni
Ni hao? Is
hao
it
ma?
ni hao?
Ni hao?
No,
Or I heard
I
that
think it's how
ni
are
hao
you?
ma is also ma is like a question, I think. Ni hao ma? Ni hao ma.
I don't. Maybe
Okay.
it's like, how are you? Ni hao? Or
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah.
Okay.
Good morning. Good morning. It's Tuesday morning today.
It's Tuesday again, and we are still alive. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're thankful and grateful that we're still alive and we're
Right.
still able to wake up and we are able to breathe.
Right.
Yes,
Yes.
and Jenny is connecting now, and here she is. Hello, Jenny.
Good morning.
Good morning. I thought you were all still
Okay.
sleeping.
At exactly 7. Marilyn, you're already in, right? At
Yes.
exactly 7.
Yes.
Wow.
I think it's 6:58 because I have to set up the audio and all.
You know, our DJ.
Okay, I see. I
The
thought no
DJ
one
in
was
this
still
house.
awake.
Okay. So
How are you,
welcome.
Jenny?
Well, I'm okay. I'm doing good.
Ooh, and your
It's Tuesday.
your
Yeah.
voice sounds like
Bedroom voice.
bedroomy. Bedroom.
Bedroom me.
Okay. Yeah.
bedroom
Sounds
me?
like that.
Yeah, what's bedroomy? What does it
What's-
sound
yeah.
like
Like
when you
that.
say bedroomy? I can't hear it.
Okay. Okay. So we are recorded, so you'd hear it after our session, so you'll know what bedroom it is. All right. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Before this guest speaks, okay. Our guest. Okay, our guest is finally here. Please don't say anything yet. You are a mystery to everyone except me. Okay, let me
Don't open your mouth.
introduce finally our guest is here. Okay, this guest is from the land of tonkatsu and umaraise. We are pleased
Wow.
to have Ronald Germones. Okay,
Ronald.
where's our clap?
Hello, guys.
Hello.
Yes, you're
The
finally.
land
Sorry,
of
I
the
just woke up.
rising sun.
It's all right. Okay, so
Good
tell us
morning.
about your morning. How are you?
I'm doing great. My voice is still hoarse because I just woke up.
That's okay.
I'm
Yeah, that's the
sorry.
bedroom voice from Japan.
He is
Right?
from
Yes.
the land of the rising sun. That's why he just, woke up.
I think
Uh,
so. But there's
yes.
no sun today because it's a bit cloudy.
Ooh, okay,
Oh,
it's
I
cloudy.
see.
And are you sure you still have no work? You're still okay with
Yeah,
it?
my work starts at 12 today, so I still
Mm.
have enough there.
By the way, where are you in Japan, land of the rising sun?
I'm living in Gifu,
Gifu, because I don't know about the
Oh, Gifu.
prefectures.
the
Yes.
prefectures.
Okay. All right. Anyway, I still can't believe that we're talking to Ronald. This is
Jamila
a
is very
breakthrough.
excited. Jamila is very excited. And
Yes.
she hasn't been
Okay.
sleeping for the past 3 days.
I didn't want to be anxious about having a guest, but guests having guests really make me anxious. I don't know. They make.
Yes, especially if it's an international guest.
Yes,
Wow.
this
Yeah.
okay. To all our listeners, okay, this is a breakthrough episode. This is the first time that we are having an internet. Okay, a guest from overseas. So we have gone
Yes. An
international.
international guest.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank It's
Yay.
my
Woo.
pleasure
Clap.
to be your
Yeah.
first international guest.
Yes. Of course. Woohoo. Okay. Now, as okay, maybe our listeners don't know yet that you used to be an employee. You're a former employee at and
Mm.
our team leader in my present
Mm.
company.
Which
Okay.
is D-
Which is
Duzan. Duzan. So we'd
Do,
like
do.
to know. Okay. Duzan. That's right.
Dujon. Dujon.
It,
Dujon.
we'd like to know. Okay. What are your best memories? If you still remember Duzan, you have
best memories.
best or
I
worst
have a
or
lot of memories with Duzon, but I think the best one would be being able to go to South Korea.
ah.
Oh.
Yay.
I think
Yes.
I'm the
Yay.
only one who did not go to South Korea here.
You were supposed to, but you
I was
left.
supposed to. No, I
Yeah.
was supposed to, but I lost.
You lost the chance.
You can
Yeah, I
still
lost the
go
chance.
anytime.
Oh
Yes.
yeah, Japan first. I go to Japan first.
I'll be waiting for you here.
Oh
Yes.
no.
I hope
Yeah,
this
I will.
pandemic will
I
be
will.
over so that everything, we can easily visit any country we want.
Right,
Okay.
right.
All right. Okay. So you remember South Korea. I'm
Mm.
sorry, going to South Korea. Okay. What about, okay. Well, can you tell us or tell our audience about that? About,
That trip
what,
in
yeah,
South Korea.
why did you get that chance? How did you get that chance to go to Korea?
I was just lucky.
Yeah, lucky. So there was a lotto in
Yeah, a
Dusan.
lottery. It's just like a lottery.
Wait a minute. Uh, we're supposed to be one, two, three, four. Where is Marilyn? I wonder if
I'm
she's still.
here.
Contemplating
I'm
about.
just
Contemplating about life.
I'm thinking about my work.
Don't think about your work. You're just trying to work.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Maybe you've got questions. I don't know what to ask our
R-
guest anymore.
Ron, how have you been
Yeah.
from that time when you left for South Korea up to now? How have you been?
I'm doing great, Tia, but I really miss
Mm.
South Korea. I don't
Mm.
know. Japan is a great country, but I think South Korea is special for me because it's the first country that I've been to.
Mhm.
And here in Japan, the environment is super quiet.
Quiet.
Like
Yeah.
I'm living in a ghost town.
Okay. Gifu.
Because
Mm.
Gifu is
Sorry.
Gifu a countryside?
Yeah, it's like the countryside, but my city is not
Oh.
really like the countryside. So there are still
Mm.
malls and like different establishments, but
Mm,
generally people have their own lives here.
Mm.
But
yeah, that's
So
what
sometimes
I've
I
heard.
you're
feel
on
like
your
I'm the only
own.
one living here in my apartment because I don't see
You don't
anyone.
see. Oh, I see. Well, maybe it's because of the pandemic. It would have been different if what
There's
do
no
you think?
pandemic.
Yes. Or people are really like that with or without the coronavirus.
I
You
think
think?
they're generally like this. Like they really have
Ah.
Yeah,
their
yeah, yeah.
own private lives, so
Mm-hmm.
they don't hang out a lot. But maybe for young people.
Mm.
Especially in Tokyo, right? It will be
Mm-mm-mm.
different in Tokyo.
Yeah, bigger
Okay.
cities, I think it's a different story.
Mm.
Mm.
But as long as you're what do you call this? You're all right. You're safe. That's the good thing. You're social distancing in
Mm.
in Gifu. Okay, but of course it would be nice if you're ble to tour, right? Have you already toured around
I
Japan?
have.
I think they've toured a lot. I
Ah, they
saw the
have.
Yeah, they
I
pictures.
have
posted
Because
visited some
yeah.
places despite the corona.
on
Sorry.
Facebook. Log in on Facebook, Jim.
I
Yeah,
don't.
so you can see the world, Jam.
Wow. So I can see the
Just
world,
kidding.
but the good thing about not checking on social media is that I can still ask you like Ronald. I can, oh, what have you
Mm,
been doing,
right,
right?
right.
Okay, but I should check those pictures because I really want to see the beauty of the land of the rising sun.
Of the rising sun.
Yes, anyway,
Yeah,
since
I've been to some
sorry.
places with my
Mhm.
coworkers, former coworkers, Gwen,
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
Cheryl,
okay.
and
And
Doria.
Dorea.
Yes.
And we're waiting for
Okay.
you here.
Well, I
When you
still
could
can't
come.
go there. I don't know when that's going to happen, but because of the pandemic, yeah, they still can't open
I
for
think they've
me.
already opened the borders, Jam.
I don't know, but the contact person I have has not yet informed. Maybe I'm no longer considered, but I
Oh.
really don't know. But I've been checking on their page. No, there's
Mm,
still no news about it. Unless
Uh,
they would post again, then that's the time. Okay, that
mm.
I have the
mhm.
possibility. Anyway, Land of the Rising Sun. Are you a breakfast eater?
No.
Because you've got you. What's your day like? What's your day like?
My
You're
day, like, I
yeah.
usually wake up a bit late because I work at 12.
Mm.
So this is
Mhm.
the earliest time I have woken up.
What time do
Sorry to
you usually
disturb
wake up?
you.
I'm really sorry.
What
I
time do
Yeah.
you
usually
usually wake up?
I usually wake up at around 10
Ooh.
or
Ah.
11, so I don't really eat breakfast anymore. I
Oh,
just
so
take their
your
lunch.
work is near your place?
Right, right. So it's just
That's the
around like five
usual.
minutes from
Ah.
here. It would take me five
Wow.
minutes maybe by bicycle, but if I walk,
Mm.
it would take me around maybe
Because
8 or 10.
because that's what they do, right? They would assign you to
Mm,
Mhm.
of course there's what do you call this? Your workplace. So they would find an apartment near to
mm,
that workplace.
right.
That's how they do it in that.
Right, Marilyn?
Oh yes, that's the
Are
question.
you still with us?
Yeah, yeah. Sorry, sorry.
I thought TL is just like the
The DJ.
director who's
Right, right. I'm
No,
the
taking notes of
editor.
she's
everything.
actually the
Yes, yeah.
DJ, the
I see, I
editor,
see.
Editor, music
director. So
director.
we have to understand our our
No,
distinguished director DJ. Yeah.
but you mentioned that you you live alone. You live alone, right?
Yes, TL. Yes,
Yes.
TL.
So how do you get to see your previous colleagues, like you mentioned a while ago,
Ah,
Cheryl, Dorea?
so with Gwen
Yeah.
and Doria, they live together and they're also in Gifu
Um,
City.
oh,
So
Wow.
okay.
when we
You're just
meet,
near.
we just meet at the station, Gifu Station,
Mm-hmm.
like the main station of Gifu Prefecture.
Mm.
but we are all in the same prefecture, so we could meet anytime.
Like on
But
weekends,
with
do you get to meet on
on
weekends?
the weekends, if they're not busy or
Mm.
if they're not hanging out with their other friends,
Mm.
the same with me. But with Cheryl, she's a bit far from us, so it would
Mm.
we need to schedule every time we would meet, all of
Meet.
us.
Mm. But at least
Mm.
you get to meet other people. What about, okay, you're working there in that what do you call this, that branch? Okay, are you able to meet some, friends, new friends from work,
From work.
neighbors? Yes.
Neighbors, none.
None. Okay,
Well,
none at all.
Really?
I
Wow.
have only seen some of my neighbors, but I have not met them, like introduce myself, like, hi,
Yeah,
I'm
my
your
name
neighbor.
is
I haven't done that.
I'm
Because if
from
I
the
did that, I
Philippines.
might be I might be considered as a weirdo for doing that.
Okay.
I
But
can't. But with some friends, I met my former student in the
mm.
Philippines before, not from Duzon, but from another company after I left
Oh.
Duzon.
Oh.
I met a Japanese
Oh.
You met
student.
there.
If you have seen my stories in
Pictures.
Instagram, you would know.
I'm sorry. Yes, I
I
should
see.
know, right? But sorry about
By
that.
the
But
way, before anything else, what do you do? You haven't told us what you do in
yes, tell,
Japan.
tell us about your job.
My job.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm an English teacher in Japan. I'm working for, can I say the name of the company? Maybe not.
No, no, no.
Yeah, I'm
And
working for an Eikaiwa, or like
mm,
an English specialized school. So that's a
mm,
different kind of
Mm-hmm.
school in Japan, like a cram school. Some people would call that
mm,
a cram school.
Mm-hmm.
mm.
So I was hired in the Philippines together with the other former coworkers, and we're waiting for Jamila to come here.
I'll be
Hopefully
there
soon.
later after my last class. Okay.
And you've been there, you've been working there for how long?
How
I've
long?
been here for, I think, less than a year.
Less
I
than
think
a
Whoa.
at
Less than
9
a year?
months. Yes, less than a year.
Wow.
I came, yeah, last year,
October.
November.
November. Okay.
Oh, I
So
thought
less
you
than
you've been there for a year now.
no, no.
But
Yeah.
it's almost a year, right?
Almost a year,
Okay.
yes, yes.
Yeah. What food do you
Whoa. What
remember
kind of
when you hear
food?
Japan?
Ramen.
Ramen.
Yes. Ramen, of course.
A sushi. If you eat
Sushi.
sushi.
Yeah, sushi.
But you're not into sushi, are you?
I no, no, not really.
Not
Sashimi?
really.
No, not really.
Oh, sashimi, no, not that's not for me. Okay.
What's the
Anyway,
difference between sushi and sashimi?
sashimi is the raw fish.
What
I
about
heard.
sushi?
I don't know if I remember it correctly, but I think so. Sashimi. I don't know. Sashimi a kind of sushi? Yeah,
I
I'm not sure,
don't
but
know.
definitely sushi. Most of the sushi that I know, this rice with some vegetable, could have some egg or anything, and then
Oh,
wrapped in nori or the seaweed.
I
That's the
see.
sushi, and then sliced. Okay, but sashimi. When you say sashimi, it's the raw fish. So
Yes,
it,
raw meat of fish. But I think sushi, it is sushi
sushi, a kind
because
of
it
sushi.
has rice,
Yes, it's still.
right?
Oh, yes, it also has rice. So I think, yeah, I think sashimi is a kind of
For those who
sushi.
are now in Japan or Japanese, please comment below
Okay,
the
let me.
difference between sashimi and sushi.
Okay, yeah, sashimi versus sushi.
Oh, that's making
Okay.
me
Oh,
hungry.
why don't we ask our insider about the difference between sashimi and sushi? Are they the same? Sushi.
Sashimi and I think I'm
Very
not
nice
prepared to
question, right?
answer this question
You're not
because
prepared, right?
I
Right.
haven't tried eating sashimi. Sushi in
Oh.
general is like anything wrapped in rice.
What do you eat
Ah, see,
there?
I told you.
Okay.
Sashimi is the fish, the raw fish.
Only fish,
Mm,
right?
Yes. So
Yeah.
sushi is
Okay.
anything as long as it has rice, you can call it sushi. But
Sushi.
Mm-hmm.
the rice should not be like rolled, because
Mm-hmm.
if it's already rolled and covered with lava, it would be called as maki.
Ah, I
Oh,
So
didn't know that.
the rolled ones are maki, but the ones with
oh,
fish on top are called sushi.
Ah, okay. I didn't know that. Oh,
oh,
thank you.
very
You're
interesting.
welcome. I just learned it here too.
Wow.
But
Oh,
I haven't
okay.
tried eating sashimi because
Mm,
it's fresh
it's
and
raw.
yeah, it's
But
raw.
I
Oh,
think
like
if it's fresh, it's sweeter.
I think it depends on the kind of fish.
mhm.
So some
Oh.
students would say, "Oh, teacher, don't try this kind of sushi because
Yeah,
you
that's very weird because not all Japanese like sashimi or
True, true.
sushi.
Yeah, some of my students they say, "Ah, I don't like sashimi and I don't like wasabi."
I
Mm.
love wasabi. Oh, I just
Yes, me
remember.
too.
Okay. It's like skydiving. Anyway, what do you often eat? What do you often eat, Ronald? You're in Japan.
In Japan, I generally cook for myself because it's cheaper that way.
Hmm.
But if I don't have time or if I feel so lazy, I just go to convenience stores and buy
Oh,
pre-prepared
konbini.
food. Yeah,
Any prepared food. Okay.
prepared food.
Mhm.
I'm getting
So,
Because I
into eating like
sorry.
pasta or onigiri. Onigiri are like the rice balls that they sell.
oh
Mm.
yeah, that's delicious. You're making me
Okay.
hungry.
How is eating Japanese food in Japan? Because here we get to eat Japanese food. How is it like? Is there a
Does it
difference?
taste like Japan?
Yes. How is it
Different.
different?
Well,
Really
aside from the
different.
fact that it's authentic,
You really know
Yeah.
that
to eat
it's
yes,
authentic.
I would know that it's an authentic food. I
Yes.
think
Mm-hmm.
there's not really much of a difference, but the service would be totally different.
Oh.
Because in
Like
some
what?
stores, you could just go there on your own
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
and do things by yourself.
Okay.
But in some
Ah,
restaurants, they would really
self-service.
serve you and do not let you do anything.
Oh.
So
I
you're just
see.
And there, mm,
yeah.
sorry,
Go ahead. Continue.
I
yeah,
wonder
yeah.
about the convenience store in Japan. I really wonder because in the Philippines it's just a convenience store. It's not very
Mm-mm.
convenient sometimes.
Yes, it's not
But
even convenient.
how convenient are
How
convenience
convenient.
stores in Japan?
Convenience stores. I think you could generally do almost everything at the convenience stores.
Hmm.
So I think
Mm-hmm.
one difference is that they serve a variety of food
Hmm.
every
Mm-hmm.
day. So you could choose from like salads to
Every
onigiri
day,
to sushi. Like,
fresh.
yes, everything is fresh. Yes, that's one
Oh.
more thing. Everything
Ah.
is fresh. They
Mm.
would only sell food for a day. And then
Oh.
if it's around maybe 7 or around 9 or
Hmm.
10,
Sale.
yeah, they would be like 50% off.
Oh my gosh.
Discounts,
I
right?
hope here too.
Yeah. So they don't
Oh.
let any food stay for more than one day.
Mm.
If it's just
Yes.
consumable, like lunch,
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
dinner, breakfast. But for the other things like frozen food, of course, they would have expiration dates.
I
Yes, that's true.
see.
That's true.
Wow. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Well, thank you for sharing about your what do you call it? Your life, daily life. Now,
My
what
daily
about your challenges as an
challenges.
overseas Filipino work? Am I saying it correctly?
Yeah. Filipino
Yes,
worker.
yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
overseas Filipino worker. Okay, working in Japan as a teacher. Yeah, you're in a new environment. Okay, how is it?
As an
How
expat.
As an
Yes.
expat, yeah, as an
How
expat.
is teaching in
I think
there?
teaching is fun, and
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
I'm fortunate to be able to work with nice people because I've
Mhm.
heard, you know,
Yeah.
Yes. That's
Okay.
one of the fears or
I
something.
can't say that here, but you know what it is.
Yes.
I
Yeah, so
was really
you're
fortunate. Yes.
lucky.
Yes, I'm
Very fortunate.
lucky. My manager is so nice. My coworkers are nice too. But I think that the most difficult adjustment that I had to do was with regards to the language,
Okay.
because
Mm-hmm.
I barely know Japanese, and
Mm.
sometimes my manager would speak to me in Japanese and then she would realize, oh, you don't understand Japanese. Like, yes, manager, I don't understand anything at all.
But do you try to learn it? Are you also trying to learn
I'm
some?
trying to. I actually enrolled in like a program for foreigners here in my
Mm.
city. But the
Oh,
only
that's
problem is
great.
that they
Yeah.
haven't found a volunteer Japanese teacher yet, maybe because of Corona.
Oh. Oh,
So
okay.
I
Mm-hmm.
haven't really started learning it. I'm just learning by myself
Mm.
and listening more to my coworkers. So I'm learning
Mm.
Mm.
words,
Mm. Anyway,
especially
I
like
see.
convenience store words.
at least yes, you're acquiring. You're able to acquire it.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm,
Yes.
that's true.
Before studying, you have already learned some.
Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah.
Yes, but
Okay.
how are Japanese as your coworkers
My
or boss?
coworkers,
Yeah.
Japanese, when they're at work, they're just
Mm-hmm.
working. That's it.
Mm.
Yeah.
So
No
they would be more focused
socialization.
on their
Work.
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 Mm-hmm.
Mm.
But with
Mm-hmm.
my coworkers, sometimes they try to engage in like a small chit chat, which is nice.
Mm. Mm.
Mm-hmm.
But on a busy day,
It's
that
just
won't happen.
so it's just
So they
work,
would,
work,
yes,
work.
it's just work, work, work. And then after
Mm.
work, I haven't really hang out with them because most of them have their own families. So
Mm-hmm.
our
Oh.
relationship is just limited to work relationship. So
Oh.
Oh, so they haven't invited you for a drink? Because I know sometimes boss might.
Don't you
no,
have
they haven't.
nomikai? I
Oh.
heard,
Yeah, they
yeah.
haven't really invited me over something.
Mm. Maybe
Mm-hmm.
But I
they've been
understand
drinking.
because
They just didn't invite you. Maybe
Yeah, it's a secret. They don't
maybe they
want
they've
you to
don't
been
be
like
around.
to.
they've been
Yeah.
drinking or hanging out. They
Oh,
just didn't
welcome back,
invite you.
Carolyn.
Yeah, because you don't speak Japanese. So
I think
maybe.
that's one more thing. And yeah,
Yeah,
my
yeah, yeah.
coworkers already have their own families, so after work
uh,
they just go straight home and meet their families. So I
mm,
understand they're
Oh.
like private people, and maybe
yes.
it's because of Corona too. So
Oh,
Yes,
yes, yes,
another
yes, that's
thing.
true.
they don't really want
Yeah.
to hang out.
And I think drinking is not really allowed nowadays, right? Drinking in a pub
Mm. I think
in
it's
Japan.
still allowed in Japan, but the opening hours of pubs are shortened.
So there's a
Oh.
Yeah, like
curfew.
like a curfew.
Mm. But you don't drink, do you,
I don't.
Ronald?
I don't.
so
I
so it's
do. I
good.
mean,
Oh,
I
you do?
do, but
Uh
3%. Like that.
okay, 3% alcohol. Okay,
Yes.
and soda,
Yeah, soda.
right?
Because in convenience stores, they have a lot of delicious 3% alcohol with
Ooh.
different flavors.
Mhm.
So
Oh, what's
that's
that?
my
Suntory?
alcohol.
Okay, that's
Only
yeah. So you're
3%.
satisfied with that.
Yes, I'm
Mm.
satisfied.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, since you mentioned earlier, okay, the one of the factors why we are you are not able to hang out often is maybe it's really the pandemic. So how is it
Mm,
teaching in the classroom? Because it's not online. You're used to
right.
online here in the Philippines. So how is it
Mm-mm.
teaching in times of the pandemic?
The pandemic.
Yeah. What do you do in your classrooms? How do you?
Well, in our school, we have to follow like certain precautionary measures before students come. So when
Mhm.
the students come in the school, their temperature would be checked first, and
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
then they would be asked to wash their hands. And then
mm,
after washing their hands, they have to use an alcohol or a
mm,
disinfectant.
mhm.
And then in the class, and then of course, students should always wear a mask.
Mask.
And on
Okay.
the teacher's side, we also do the same. Our temperatures are checked first, and then we
Mm.
should wash our hands, sanitize our hands, and then wear a mask all the time. And then we also wear a face shield in the class.
Oh,
Wow, really?
really?
You do.
Yes.
That's
So I
how
wear a mask, I wear
how you
a
do.
face shield. So just imagine the heat during summertime
We
Well, it's
imagine that
okay.
every day.
every
Don't worry.
day.
Yeah.
Oh,
Summertime here is the
really
worst.
hot.
I'm saying it's the
Oh,
worst. It's worse than the
Like
Philippines.
how hot? It
Really,
could
really
be.
hot.
It's, I think, what makes it hot is the humidity,
Mm,
Mm,
but maybe the temperature is just around maybe 30, 30 something, 35, like that. But
mm.
it's way
really
hotter than
hot.
the Philippines
Is
because of the
summer already
humidity.
over?
Not yet. It's
Not
still
yet.
Ah,
summer. I
So you
think the
still have to bear
I
it.
see.
But
right.
good thing, yeah, September is coming,
I think
right?
September. I
So
think
It's
by
it's
the
going to
autumn!
be cooler. So
Oh my
you
it's
finally
gosh!
yeah,
get to see
It's a good
autumn.
season.
yeah, I like autumn more.
Very colorful in there, right? Okay.
Right.
Now, I just have a question because you said you wear a face mask and facial.
Mm,
How, because the children are learning English. What
mm.
about, you have to, they have to see you say the word so that they'd
Hmm.
learn better. How do you do
Mm-hmm.
that?
They don't really see us say the word, so we just
You
have
just,
to enunciate words and repeat several
uh,
times. And if they still don't
Mm-hmm.
get it, gestures.
okay.
If they
You
still
can
don't get it, we pray.
pray that they would get it
Pray that
eventually.
they would get it, and hopefully they would. They could actually watch the lessons. We have video
uh,
on demand. Like before they come to
ah.
Oh,
school, they can preview the lesson,
Mm.
and that's
Mhm.
one thing that student would have an idea on what they would study for the day.
do you
Mm.
have group classes or one-on-one?
Both. We have one-on-one
Oh,
classes. We also have group classes.
Mm.
I see. That's
Okay.
interesting. Right,
Okay.
Marilyn?
Oh yes,
Well,
definitely.
okay, our
Sorry, it's eight
our
o'clock already.
director is
It's
just very busy these days.
Yes.
yeah,
Okay.
Yes.
yeah.
All
But we
right.
do
Okay.
have someone.
We,
We have someone
okay.
who wants to ask a question. This is from
Mm-hmm.
Facebook, from our
Oh
Facebook
wow!
page. Yeah, please follow us.
Followers, please follow this podcast.
This
Yeah,
is first thing in the morning. Okay.
yeah.
Anyway,
This is from John,
Oh,
and
John.
yeah, John,
John.
John.
Who's John?
John Cena.
Maybe he didn't
John.
say, but he has been listening um,
The first
from
episode?
right from the first episode.
Wow. Thank you,
Oh, a
Thank you,
John.
John.
Thank you,
follower.
John. His question is, what challenges do you face as an OFW now?
Challenge.
Mm. As an
Thank you for that
OFW in
wonderful
general.
question, John.
Yeah.
Challenges. I think as an OFW, especially with the coronavirus pandemic, the most challenging thing would be being sane, if you know what I mean. Like keeping your
You staying sane.
keeping your cool, because
Mm.
it's you can't meet people during these days, and
Mm.
I can't speak Japanese, so it's really difficult
Mm.
for me to meet people
Mm.
and hang out with people.
Mhm.
So I really
Yeah.
have to take care of my mental health.
Mhm.
So how do you do that?
Yeah, I'm lucky. I'm lucky enough that Gwen, Cheryl, and Daria are here.
I
So I
Mhm.
still have
know.
some friends.
Mhm.
But
Mm.
on the days when I don't meet them, I just, do the things that I want to do. Like I walk around, I go to parks, I I go to restaurants, entertain myself.
Oh,
Alone.
actually, that's
Uh,
very lucky of you because here we can't do that.
Yes,
true.
We
exactly.
Right.
can't walk in the park or go to the restaurant or anywhere.
Mm,
Yes. So we
yes.
You just
are
have to stay at home.
stay at home and work all
Yeah,
day in front of the
Work, work, work.
computer.
that's
Yeah.
The
true.
good thing is it's not crowded in there, Ronald, right? It's
Right,
not a
right. It's not
crowded city.
crowded.
Yeah,
But
so
if you go to like malls, it's like, hey, is there Corona?
really there are still a lot
Yes,
of
if you go to
people.
the malls, yeah, it's just like normal
Mm,
days here.
I see.
Mm.
Are you
Okay. Well,
vaccinated?
I'm sorry,
Are you vaccinated?
and I got my first dose.
Oh,
oh.
oh,
Woo!
good.
My
And
second dose would be in September.
Okay.
Good
And
for
you
you.
okay. You've got the vaccine, the leading vaccine that has just been approved by FDA.
Pfizer.
Yes.
The leading? No, I didn't. I didn't get Pfizer. I got
Ah,
Moderna instead.
Moderna. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
Moderna as well is also, with high efficacy rate, as
Yes,
I've
that's
heard.
right.
Right. Okay. All right. So Ronald here is vaccinated. So safe
Yay.
to
Get
anyone who'd like
yourself
to hang
vaccinated,
out.
guys.
Yes, you can meet
Who's
Ronald
vac-
in Gifu.
Yes, vaccinated. Okay, so you can hang out with Ronald. So I hope you can invite him next time.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yes,
Are
I
there
want
Okay.
any more?
friends.
So have
Okay.
one more question. I think we can entertain one more question.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Yeah, this is from Jimin
Oh,
Jimin.
Jimin.
Oh, I know
from
Is
Jimin.
that
South
my
Jimin
Korea.
from
South
from
From
South
South
Korea.
Korea.
South
Korea.
Yeah.
The
Korea?
singer?
Yeah,
He
I
sings,
think.
right? And dances?
Jimin the
Yeah.
singer.
Do you miss dancing and singing?
Wow.
Oh, speaking of Jimin,
How
Oh.
did Jimin know?
Because he saw
You're
you
a
on
dancer and
YouTube.
singer. Oh.
Do you
I'm sorry.
do you miss? Do you miss singing and dancing?
Singing and
Or do you
dancing.
get
I
to
do. I do. I do. But
uh
singing, I still sing here. But
yeah.
I have to do it the quietest possible way.
yeah, I know because it's not allowed to be noisy.
Yes,
You
it's not
can't
allowed
sing.
to be loud here, or else I
Okay.
would be.
So how do you
I,
sing? You whisper?
I just close all the windows and the door, and then go to the bathroom.
Ah,
Oh,
And I,
so you do the sorry.
yeah, go, sorry.
Do you
I'm
do
sorry.
the karaoke? Because
oh
karaoke is
yeah.
actually from Japan, right?
Oh yes,
Karaoke.
that's actually true. I go to karaoke often. So
Oh,
just last
alone.
Sunday I went there and I met a
Uh-huh.
friend and
Oh,
we
okay.
hang out at karaoke place.
Mm. Okay. You see,
Mm.
you're still able to do those things in there. Okay.
Mm,
Here, that's a really, yeah, bad idea.
that's sad to
Okay.
hear, guys.
I wanna go there too.
Okay.
Okay. Anyway,
So, okay,
are
I have
thank
there
a
you
more
question,
for the
Ron.
questions?
question.
Yes,
Do,
yes.
do you still see yourself working there for more than a year or
More
two
than
Oh,
a
that's a good
years?
question.
Yeah.
Mm, yes, I still see myself working. I think for more than even a year. I have renewed my contract for another year.
Yes.
Yes.
Yay.
Woohoo! I hope renew the contract, because you're so
don't you have
fortunate.
don't you have
Have a,
plans to move to, school? Like
Ah,
the
like to
real
another
school.
branch?
Not really branch, but a school. Because that's a
Like a
teaching
cram
regular
school,
school.
right?
school?
Yeah, like a regular school. As an
Ah,
ALT.
as an ALT. That
Mm-hmm.
would be like my last option if I
Ah.
don't like working in my current company anymore. But since I'm
Mm,
still enjoying and the people
mm.
here
Yeah,
were
and you're
Are
lucky.
there?
yes, I'm
Yes.
that's the word. I'm really lucky. So I
Mm,
think
Mm-hmm.
I see myself working in this company like, in a longer time.
yes.
Yes.
Until you become a trainer, right? Uh,
A trainer? Maybe not that way. But I'm
okay, that's
considering trying to become like an emergency teacher
so that you
because
can tour.
because some of my friends who are also working here in the same company,
Mhm,
they used to be regular teachers, but now they're emergency teachers.
mm.
But the
Wow.
only drawback in becoming an emergency teacher is you're being thrown in many different
From one
places,
okay
like
branch to
anywhere,
another.
so you
Mhm,
don't really have a lot of stuff with you.
Mm,
mhm.
And
yeah, because you
then
move around.
yeah, you move a lot, and yeah, but you could travel Japan,
Mm.
but yeah,
Yeah.
That's the
moving a lot
upside.
requires many challenges.
Yes. Well, especially these days, I think. Yeah,
Right.
it's also a challenge. All
Mm-mm. And
right.
it would be hard meeting friends if you're being thrown all over Japan.
Yes. Okay. Friends and
Yes.
build
You know,
relationships.
if
Yes,
you have a relationship,
that's
How
true.
can you? Okay. All
Yes,
Yeah.
right.
that's my next question. Do you find yourself meeting someone or,
meeting someone.
having,
Yeah. Are
that
you
relationship
single?
with someone there, may it be a
Relationship. I'm
Japanese or another
still
It's okay not
Filipino?
to
single.
answer the question.
Yay, you're still
I'm
Oh,
still
still,
single.
single.
still
I'm
single.
still
Woo!
available. So if you guys
Do
are
you
This is your
like
chance.
interested,
do
please
you like
send me a message.
Japanese or Filipinos, or
Sorry.
So
which
this is
which do you prefer?
yeah.
Japanese or
Uh,
Filipinos or
I don't really have any preference, but since I'm in Japan, why not try Japanese?
Yeah, I know.
We're already
Okay.
here, so let's
That's
do it.
true.
Okay.
Oh, that is true. That is
All
true.
right. Okay.
I
So
think next time we can ask Dorea and Gwen how
Mm,
they are
to join
doing.
us.
And the
Yeah.
topic would be
right.
dating.
Oh, that's a good
Oh.
topic. Date.
So you can join us anytime. Okay. We'll just inform you if you can. You may
Okay,
Yes.
okay.
join us, right? Oh, thank you very much for getting up early,
Yeah, thank
I'm
you,
sorry, I
Ron.
woke up late.
Oh.
I'm really sorry.
but it's
Thank
all right. You were a mystery, yeah, before you logged in. So at least, yeah, that
Yes,
that was
true.
actually the goal. It's good if you, yeah, give me a
Yes.
surprise guest. All
Thank you,
right. So
Ron. And do you have
Thank
any
you, thank you.
messages? Do you have any message to your friends
To
and
my
family
fans.
here in the
yes,
Philippines?
To your
okay, you
Yeah.
can
fans, yeah, to
promote
your fans.
concerts.
Or
Do you
yeah,
have
promote.
albums or
message
concerts
message
upcoming?
to everyone. I think my message to everyone would be like to stay safe, to get yourself vaccinated. It's really a must to protect yourself and your loved ones. And I'm just fortunate to be here in Japan and still do things regularly,
Mm.
like on my own. But my heart is still in the Philippines, and I hope that my friends, my family, you guys could still enjoy life despite the
Mm.
pandemic.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's so serious.
Yeah.
Okay. Greet your family. In
Yes.
yes. Are your parents here? They're both here in the Philippines.
My mom is still in Bahrain. She's still
Oh.
working there, but she's
Mm.
fully vaccinated.
Oh, okay. So you can
Yay.
greet your mom and all the other people
This will be
in
aired in
Bahrain.
Bahrain. Yeah.
In
Yeah.
Bahrain too. Wow,
Yes.
we're
This is your
Yes.
chance
going
to greet.
international.
Yes.
Yes, we're even heard in all the planets in the solar system.
Oh,
So
that's
we
Yeah.
are
amazing.
we've got a lot of listeners. Okay, are you
Mhm.
sure? No albums, upcoming concerts?
No,
Maybe
yeah.
Ron, since
Yes, yeah.
you've been exploring Japan and you would like to invite all those people listening to us to get to know you more and get to know your
Mm.
journey out there, maybe you can invite them to check out your IG page or FB. Yeah,
Oh,
so you
yeah,
will
Yes.
I
have
Okay.
more followers.
Yes. Okay. Why don't you? Yeah. Share
Well,
them
for
your.
my Facebook account, it's just my name. So if you could just search my full name, you would find me there. For my Instagram, I try to keep it private. So
Oh,
Oh,
if you want to,
sorry.
okay.
just message me, and
Yeah.
I don't
Send a
really.
private message, but don't
Yeah,
follow.
Jam
yeah.
has been
Don't
Jam.
follow
I
him.
Jam also
Okay.
is in private
yeah.
Yeah, she's very
private
private.
setup.
Very
Yeah.
private. Because I have many admirers. I don't want to entertain too many people. Yeah.
Yes, that's true.
Okay.
You get thousands of messages every day, right, Jam?
Thousands?
Yeah.
Millions.
A million?
Yeah.
From which
Okay.
planet?
Yeah, that's the only thing is they're not from here. They're
Ah,
from
that's
Oh,
why.
that's
somewhere
why.
else. All right. So I'd like to thank my fans out there from wherever you are in the universe. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well,
Okay.
thank
So
you, Ronald,
Thank you
for.
for having
thank you
me.
very much. I hope you can
Thank
still join
you.
us in the
Yeah,
Yes,
next
future.
yes,
Yeah,
we
I'll
will
try
time.
to
just
join
Yeah.
invite
again
you next
next
Thank
time
next
and we will
you.
episode.
talk more about
Yes.
anything. Okay. Do you are Jam, are you going to thank any sponsors today?
Well, for my monitor, Samsung, and my
Wow,
headset,
Samsung.
Plantronics. Thank you very
Yes.
much, Plantronics. Your headset is really great.
Yeah.
Am I heard
Yes.
clearly?
Yeah, you are so
Okay.
clear.
What about you
You are
guys? Who
so
are you going to
clear.
thank? Who are your sponsors?
My
Thank
ever
you.
reliable
Yeah.
Logitech headset. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. And Asus for my laptop, the one I'm using now. Thank you so much too. What about you, Marilyn?
Thank you so much, Susana's Empanada, for the energy today. Thank you. And to the 114 million people in the Philippines,
Wow.
thank you for listening.
Wow.
Yes, that's true. All right. By the
Yes.
way, yes, we need more sponsors. So if you'd like to sponsor us, please send us an email. Yeah, at
Yeah.
ftitmorning@gmail.com. And please don't forget to follow us on our social media accounts on Facebook, First Thing in the Morning, on IG, First Thing in the Morning PH, and we have YouTube channel too. So
Wow,
please
that's right.
subscribe, click the notification
Follow us,
bell.
Ronald.
Yes,
Ah,
it's
yes,
First
yes. I
Thing in the
already
Morning
followed you on
podcast.
Instagram, if I'm not mistaken.
Ah,
Yeah, yeah, you
Ah,
okay.
did.
Thank
yay.
you.
Thank you.
Yes, yes. There
I'm
you
gonna
go.
like the page too in Facebook.
Yeah, thank
Okay.
you.
Thank
Yes, all right.
you.
So
Thank
I
you.
guess okay, that would be it. Okay, this is okay. Before we do the second thing, the third thing, okay, with all of us here in first thing in the morning, would like to thank you for listening. And this is Jam.
Jenny.
Mars.
Okay, see
See
you.
you.
I just followed the tone of Jenny.
See you first thing in the
In the
In the
morning.
morning.
morning. Yes.
Thank you
Thank
so
you,
Ah,
much.
thank you,
Thank you.
Ronald.
Ron.
You
Thank
have
you,
a great day
Ron.
Thank you,
ahead.
Thank
Thank you,
Japan.
you.
Japan.
Thank you,
Thank
Thank
Japan.
you,
See you
you.
in
Philippines.
Japan. See you.
Arigato gozaimasu.
Arigato gozaimasu.
Arigato
Gozaimasu.
gozaimasu.
Okay. Sayonara. Bye.
Bye.